so we just completed a long division problem of polynomials, and now I want to show you guys how to do this with synthetic division. Class, what's the first thing we need to do?
Zero product.
So let me show you guys a zero product. I'm going to take x plus 2 and set it equal to 0. And class, when you solve that, subtract 2, x is equal to negative 2. This negative 2 is going to become the number I need on the outside of my synthetic division. Okay, so to get this number, I set up the zero product rule. Caution. It is not positive 2. Do you see that? It's the opposite of that. Class, what's step number 2? Alright, so before I do that, I need my coefficients. So I get my coefficients by the numbers in front. Now I want this in descending order. I want to make sure I have any placeholders, so I have 1, 7, 7, and class, what's the last one?
Negative 6.
Negative 6. Raise your hand if this looks familiar. Good. Thank your teacher from last year. Alright, so I have zero product rule. What's the next thing we need to do? We're going to bring down this first one here. This is going to become a 1. Class, what do you do after that? We're going to multiply these two, which gives me what? Negative 2. Class, what's the next step?
Add down.
Okay, pay attention. The directions say add down. So in long division, we actually subtracted. For synthetic division, you'll add down. So 7 plus negative 2 or 7 minus 2 is
5.
and then we're just going to keep repeating the process. Class, multiply, what do you get?
Negative 10.
Add down.
Negative 3.
Multiply.
6.
Add down.
0.
Okay. We do want this big number of a 0. The 0 here tells me that there is no remainder. The last one says no remainder. Okay? Alright. Kind of small. Now, each of these numbers represents something. You look at your highest degree of your polynomials, 3. What's 1 less than 3?
0.
So this will be x squared. That first number. And our first number that we got here becomes my now coefficient. 1x squared. Positive 5x. I'm going descending order. Negative 3. And that'll be x to 0, and there's nothing, and there's no remainder. So you're going to recognize that my final answer after using synthetic division is the same. Do you see that?
Yeah.
So zero product rule, get your coefficients, bring it down, multiply, add down, and then add back your variables.